Welcome to the notes and solutions of day 41 of our GCSE 5-a-day. And we start with a short division. And what might be confusing students at this point is that we've got some decimals involved here. And I don't want you to be afraid of those. And we can deal with this very, very simply by just making sure that we mirror the decimal point above the line as we have below it. And we're going to make sure that everything lines up here. Okay? So, how many 3's go into 0? And how many 3's go into 4? 1, with a remainder of 1. How many 3's go into 13? 4, with a remainder of 1. How many 3's go into 18? 6. There we go. Let's just tidy that up so that we've got a placeholder there, and that looks nice and neat. So there's our answer, 0.146. And the nugget to go and practice a few more of those on Century is 6.09 for a bit more division with decimals. Okay, so we've got some negative numbers here. So what we're asked for our biggest. Okay, so we're multiplying some numbers together here, and we've got some negative numbers. So the important facts we need to remember are that if we multiply a negative by a positive, then our answer is negative. If we multiply a negative by a negative, then our answer is positive. Now we're after the biggest number, so this is positive. So let's see what we've got here. We've got some 4's, we've got some 5's, and we've got some 6's. So ideally, I want 5 times 6 equals 30, but it's actually 5 times negative 6. So that's negative 30. So that's no good to me. So the next biggest I've got is 4 times 6. I've got a negative 4 times a negative 6, which is 24. Can I get bigger than 24 with my positive numbers? I can get 5 times 4, which is 20. So it looks as if my negative 4 and my negative 6 give me my biggest answer. So there we go. There's my answer, 24. And we can go and practice multiplying negatives by looking at nugget 3.06. Okay, we've got a number machine here. We've got an input of 20. We're going to work our way across. We multiply by 4, and that's now 80. We are then going to take away 15. So that is 80 take away 15, which is 65. And the nugget for us to go and practice, 17.12. Okay, so this is an interesting question. So we're going to put in a number. We don't know what it is, n. We're going to multiply by 4, so that's now 4n. We're then going to take away 15, so that's 4n take away 15. And we're told that the output of that is the same number that went in. So we now have an equation here that we need to solve. So by solving, I need to find n on its own. Well, I've got n on both sides here. So I'm going to take away n. So I've got n only on one side. 4n take away n is 3n. Take away 15 is n take away n. So we've got nothing on this side. I now need to add 15 to both sides. So my n is isolated on its own. Negative 15 plus 15 is nothing. And do the same to both sides, add 15. See that we can now divide by 3, and we'll be able to get to our answer, which is that n equals 5. And let's just check that. 5 multiplied by 4 is 20. Take away 15 is 5. Good. And a nugget with a bit of solving practice is 19.06. Okay, we've got a bit more division with decimals, which is where we started today. Now, this means 128 divided by 40, and I'm going to make that a little bit simpler for myself by dividing both of those by 10. So what I'm after here is I'm going to do this division here. Now you remember from question 1, my first step here is to make sure that I replicate my decimal point on the top. How many 4s go into 1? How many 4s go into 12? Is 3. How many 4s go into 8? Is 2. So there we have it very quickly. My answer, 3.2. And a bit more converting fractions into decimals at 8.07. Well, that's the end of the notes and solutions for day 41 of our GCSE 5 a day. Please keep working, and if you need any help, please ask your teacher for help.